My dearest listener, God message for you today. God says, this message you are about to receive is not an accident but a divine calling. This moment is not ordinary, it is a sign from above, urging you to open your heart and listen carefully. As you watch this, you are going to receive something very crucial. Your child, the one you cherish more than life itself, is silently crying out for help. The truth hidden beneath their smile is a burden too heavy to carry alone. They are pretending to be fine, masking their suffering with forced laughter and quiet nods. You have noticed subtle changes but dismissed them as passing moods. The weight they bear is growing heavier with each passing day. Their soul is yearning for comfort, but their lips remain sealed. God says, you must see beyond the illusion. The battles they fight in silence are more intense than anyone knows. This is not something they can overcome alone. They need you now more than ever. Like this video to receive divine strength for your child. Let the heavens shower them with protection and healing. This moment is crucial. Your faith will become their shield. The nights have grown longer for them, filled with thoughts they cannot escape. In the stillness of the dark, their fears amplify, echoing through their mind. They are seeking refuge but are unsure where to turn. They long for understanding but fear judgment. The pain within them is not visible to the world, but it is real. The weight they carry is one they should never have to bear alone. God says, a breakthrough is near, but you must take the first step. Their soul is calling for guidance, for a hand to hold in the storm. They need the warmth of love to break free from the chains of despair. Each day, they wear a mask, hiding their struggles behind practiced smiles. They laugh when expected, nod when necessary, but inside, they are crumbling. Their heart aches for relief, for someone to notice the pain they cannot voice. They have learned to suppress their emotions, fearing that their truth will be dismissed. The burden they carry is too immense to carry alone. They have mastered the art of pretending, but their soul is breaking. God says, the time to act is now. This is not a burden they should face in solitude. The love of a parent is a divine force, powerful enough to shatter the chains of sorrow. Type 777 to embrace the miracle of healing. Divine energy is flowing, ready to touch the heart of your child. Believe in the power of faith and the transformation it brings. A shift is coming, but awareness is the first step. Your child needs you to be the lighthouse in their storm. They need reassurance that they are not alone, that their pain is seen and understood. You have been chosen for this moment, for this purpose. The divine has placed you in their life to be their protector, their guide. The heavens are watching, waiting for you to take the step. God says, love will break the cycle of suffering. Open your heart and embrace the calling. Your presence, your voice, your love, it holds the power to heal. Type 1111 to unlock the doors of divine intervention. A great shift is on the horizon, filled with hope and renewal. This moment is sacred, and the path ahead is illuminated with divine guidance. Your child's heart beats with silent cries, longing for a sense of peace. They need to know that their feelings are valid, that they are not alone in their struggles. Their soul craves comfort, and you hold the key to their healing. The storm will pass, but they need a hand to lead them through the darkness. You are not just a parent, you are a divine instrument of love and protection. Your words, your presence, your unwavering faith can shift the tide. God says, the battle is already won in the Spirit. The power of love will dismantle the shadows. Hold on, stay firm, and let the divine light lead the way. No more pretending, no more silent suffering. The time to heal is now. Love is the answer, and faith is the key. Believe, and miracles will unfold before your eyes. The angels are near, watching over your child. The storm is ending, and a new day is about to begin. Your son, the light of your life, is carrying a burden too heavy to bear alone. The smile he wears is a mask, concealing the storm within his heart. His pain is growing, yet he remains silent, holding back the truth. The weight he carries is not visible to many, but it is real. Every day, he battles unseen struggles that threaten to consume him. His heart is aching, and the suffering is deeper than words can express. God says, it is time to see beyond the illusion. He is not fine, no matter how many times he reassures you. His spirit is calling out, yearning for someone to truly understand his agony. Type 333 to receive divine strength for your son. The heavens are watching, and their presence is near. Your faith will open doors for healing and renewal. In the silence of the night, he wrestles with emotions too heavy to name. His mind is a battlefield where fear and sorrow collide. He longs for peace but does not know how to ask for help. He walks through the day carrying an invisible weight, one that grows heavier with each moment. The world sees his laughter, his words, his presence, but not his pain. His soul is crying out, hoping that someone will notice before it's too late. God says, your awareness will bring the breakthrough. He needs your strength, your love, your unwavering belief in his healing. The power of faith is greater than the darkness trying to consume him. No more hiding, no more pretending, his heart cannot bear it any longer. The walls he built to protect himself are now imprisoning him. He needs to know that he is not alone, that someone sees beyond the surface. He fears that his pain will be a burden to those he loves. He believes that silence is the only way to endure the storm within. But the truth is, he deserves love, healing, and a path to freedom. God says, love will shatter the chains of suffering. Your presence is a divine force, a shield of protection around his soul. Your understanding will be the key that unlocks his healing. Type 777 to invite divine intervention into his life. Miracles happen when faith is strong. This moment is a turning point, and transformation is near. Every tear he holds back is a silent plea for relief. He needs a guiding light to show him the way out of his darkness. He needs a love that reassures him that his struggles do not define him. The path ahead is filled with hope, but awareness is the first step. He needs to be reminded that he is valued, cherished, and not alone. The love of a parent, of a guiding force, is more powerful than any storm he faces. You have been chosen for this moment, for this mission. The divine has placed you in his life to be his protector. The angels are near, watching over him, waiting for your faith to ignite the miracle. God says, the breakthrough is closer than you think. The battle is already being fought in the spiritual realm. Love, faith, and unwavering belief will bring the victory. No more pretending, no more silent suffering. The time to heal is now. Love is the answer, and faith is the key. Believe, and miracles will unfold before your eyes. The angels are near, watching over your son. The storm is ending, and a new day is about to begin. He is pretending to be fine, but the reality is far more dangerous. Behind the carefully crafted facade, an invisible battle rages within him. The world sees his smile, but they do not see the weight he carries in his heart. Every moment he spends in silence is another moment of suffering. The pain he hides is far greater than anyone imagines. He walks through life appearing strong, yet his soul is crying for relief. God says, now is the time to see beyond the illusion. The truth cannot remain buried any longer. He needs someone to recognize the storm brewing behind his eyes. Type 333 to release divine protection upon him. The angels are moving, their presence surrounding him even now. A breakthrough is near, but your faith will help guide him to safety. In the stillness of the night, the burdens weigh heaviest upon his soul. His mind is consumed by thoughts he dares not share. He has mastered the art of pretending, yet his spirit longs for escape. The battles he faces are unseen, but they are very real. Each day, he fights against the darkness creeping into his thoughts. He fears that revealing the truth will only bring pain to those he loves. God says, his suffering must not be ignored. His heart is weary from carrying this invisible weight. He needs to know that his pain does not define him, that he is not alone in his struggle. No more pretending, no more silent battles. His soul is yearning for freedom from the storm. He needs someone who truly sees him, who understands the depth of his suffering. The world may not notice, but the heavens do. Every tear he sheds is counted, every silent plea is heard. The angels are standing by, ready to lift him from despair. His strength has limits, but love knows no bounds. He has tried to endure alone, but now is the time for intervention. The divine is preparing a way for his release from this burden. Type 777 to invite miraculous transformation into his life. Faith can shatter even the strongest chains of suffering. The battle may seem overwhelming, but victory is already written in the heavens. Each day he tells himself he must be strong. He convinces himself that no one can understand his pain. But the truth is, love and light are waiting to embrace him. There is no shame in seeking healing. He deserves peace, joy, and the strength to rise again. The darkness will not have the final say over his destiny. You are called to be his guiding light. Your presence, your love, your unwavering faith will help him break free. This moment is sacred, your awareness can change everything. God says, the time for healing is now. The power of divine intervention is upon him. The storm will not last forever, and the dawn of peace is near. No more pretending. No more silent suffering. The time to heal is now. Believe, and miracles will unfold before your eyes. The divine is near, watching over him. The breakthrough is coming, and peace will reign at last. If you like this message and you feels that has give you something, then share it with someone who needs this urgently. Type Amen to claim the divine blessings into your life. And if you believe in God's plan, then subscribe to this channel and make sure to hit the like button. Stay blessed always. We will meet in next video soon.